Ladies and gentlemen, everybody up on your feet as they come out of turn number 4. Before the cameras of Speed Channel, everybody up on your feet. Here they are, 24 drivers in the USA 100. Here they are. All right, Steve Francis and Jimmy Owens and Scott Bloomquist. They have combined to win 18 of the 31 series races. Tim McCready has won it twice this year. Tom Neal 3 times. There's about 7 others that have won once. And it would be a nice payday. $15,000 against Steve Shaver, unbeaten this year. 2 for 2 at Virginia Motor Speedway in that Kevin and Leroy Rumley rocket. Dale McDowell trying to get his first series win. He has 3 second-place finishes in the last month, trying to break through in that Clint Boyer rocket here in 2011. Ladies and gentlemen, before the cameras of Speed Channel, Lucas Oil Production Studios, it's the Kentucky Colonel, Steve Francis out of Ashland, Kentucky, the Winfield Warrior, Mike Marlar out of Winfield, Tennessee. We're going to go green next time around. And we'll interview the top 3 after the race. Stay tuned. Steve Francis, the 43-year-old veteran out of Ashland, Kentucky. On the outside, the 33-year-old out of Winfield, Tennessee, Mike Marlar, both looking for their first Lucas Oil Series win of 2011. It would be worth $15,000 in the USA 100 at Bill Sawyer's Virginia Motor Speedway. We're going racing. Marlar jumps that cushion down there, down the back straightaway. It's Francis and Shaver. They go side by side. Then Marlar and Bloomquist. Into turn number 3, Shaver works the bottom shelf. Out of 4, down the main straightaway. Francis will have the lead, almost 3 wide for second between Shaver, Bloomquist, and Marlar as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. And they remain that way. Francis now, Bloomquist works on the bottom of Shaver, the veteran. Shaver now in the middle, Bloomquist on the bottom against the rail, out of 4, and Bloomquist will go to second. Francis continues to lead Shaver back to third. And then you have Marlar in fourth. 5th is Latham. 6th is Owens down the back straightaway. Again, Jimmy Owens comes into this race 10 points ahead. He lost 100 points on Friday night. He finished 16th at Winchester, Virginia. Bloomquist won. Staying in a 1. Francis still in the lead. So the pair running a Roush H power plant into the hood. Francis and then Bloomquist. Shaver still 3rd. Marlar 4th. Latham 5th. 6th is Owens. 7th is McDowell. 8th is Stone. 9th Blankenship. 10th is Covert. Out of turn 4 for the lead. It's still Francis with the lead. Into 1. 43-year-old veteran out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Bloomquist down the back straightaway as they dive into turn number 3. Bloomquist on the bottom. Here they come out of 4. Francis will battle back. Francis has the advantage back. Francis retakes the lead. Marlar now is going to 3rd. Mikey Marlar around Shaver. Marlar got off to a slow start, but he's recovered down the back straightaway. Shaver to 4th. Latham 5th. Owens still runs in 6th. McDowell 7th. A battle for race side by side. Blankenship and Stone. Francis continues to lead the 6th score. Mikey Marlar now. And Marlar jumps the cushion in 2. That'll cost him. Meanwhile, for the lead, they're side by side. Bloomquist and Francis now. Both each other giving plenty of room to the other as they come out of turn 4 at the line. That was dead even. Bloomer by a nose. A matter of a couple of inches, a matter of fact, but Francis is going to go back in front down the back straightaway. And they keep this up the entire 50-lap event. Steve Francis out at turn 4 and Bloomquist, 2 of the best in the business, 8 complete. Francis still holds the lead. Meanwhile, Marlar now. Here comes Shaver on the bottom. We know what Shaver can do here. Unbeaten in 2011. 2 wins, including the Commonwealth 100. Meanwhile, Latham gets pressure from Owens. Out of turn number 4. It's still the battle up front. At the line by half a car length, it's Francis into one. They come out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Bloomquist will try to get a run on Francis into 3. Bloomquist down low, Francis up top. They are side by side. We got a car down in turn 4, and Tyler Reddick in turn 4, and the caution is out. The Wells Motorsports rocket goes to the hot pit. Fans, what a race for the lead. Nice. Bloomquist and Francis going at it. Bloomquist by a few skin inches led lap 7. Francis has led all the rest of the way. Curious to see what Marlar has here. Got off to a poor start, but he's recovered back into third. As they come out of turn 4, we're back underway at Virginia Motor Speedway. Francis will lead him into 1. Marlar, he'll hit that cushion hard in 2. Down the back straightaway. And McDowell. Here they come out of 4. Down the straightaway as we recover the caution flag from the grandstand area. Francis will lead Bloomquist, Marlar. Then you have Latham, Shaver. Here comes Dan Stone and Blankenship. We got a spin. And Ray Cook and Landers. Cook is still going and going the wrong way. And the caution is out. Caution is out. Best in the business, folks, right there as they go down the back straightaway. Steve Francis trying to get that first win of 2011. Here they come, back underway at Virginia Motor Speedway. Here they are. They're going at it into 1. Steve Francis now pulls away, and Shaver slips out of the groove, and Shaver will lose 2 spots. Latham will clear him. Owens to 5th. Here comes Blankenship. Here comes O'Neill on the bottom. Out of turn 4. 11 scored. It's still Francis and Bloomquist. First and second, Marlar third. And Latham, Owens in 5th. Down the back straightaway. Jamie Latham a run on Marlar. Latham had a good run going at Winchester on Friday night. A DNF, however, as they come out of 4. Here comes Jamie Latham on the bottom shelf. Down the main straightaway. Into 1. Good race. Latham's got a fast car, but Marlar just a little bit better right now. And we got a mess in 4. And it's Cook and Arthur, and the caution is out with 12 complete. Into the hot pit. 8th. And he has made his way up through there. Look out. And they're all over the map down there, beating and banging. Here we are. We're underway. Hang on and lead. Here comes Marlar. Look who's on the prowl, Dave. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Owens. He's gotten around Latham on the restart. And Brad Need, hang on. Brad Need in trouble down the back straightaway. And Brother Dustin's car, he hangs on. We get a lap in. 13 scored. 15 and 0. Still putting on a show up for the lead. Marlar in 3rd. Here comes Owens down low. Latham runs in 5th down the back straightaway. Blankenship to 6th. Shaver has dropped back to 7th. Shaver dropped back to 7th. 8th is O'Neill. 9th is Covert. Here's the battle for the lead. 14 complete. Steve Shaver, tough early on, but right now, fading fast as they go down the back straightaway. O'Neill all over him. Landers trying to move up through there. So is Stuhler. As they come out of 4, Owens on the bottom of Marlar down the main straightaway. And meanwhile, for the lead, it's Francis and Bloomquist at turn number 1. 15 in the books. 35 to go. They're side by side down the back straightaway. Francis up top. Bloomquist down low. Here they come out of 4. They're side by side at Virginia Motor Speedway. Francis maintains the top spot over Bloomquist. Third runs Marlar, still Owens, Latham down the back straightaway. And Bloomquist will get another run on Francis as they hit it at turn number 3. Is today the day for Steve Francis? Has he got the right combination right now? He leads with 17 complete into 1. But he's got the Hall of Famer hot on his heels. So many times over the years these two have gone at it. First time in the Lucas Oil Series here in 2011. And Francis is trying to get it done as he comes out of 4. Francis maintains the lead with 18 scored. Staying right there, both with Roush Yates power plants down the back straightaway. Bloomquist is going to get a run, and they go back to side into 3. Francis calmly works that outside. He doesn't panic. He's got a better car right now by just a tick. He'll lead with 19 scored into 1. Good race for the lead here today at Virginia Motor Speedway. Mikey Marler is still third. Jimmy Owens fourth. Jamie Latham is fifth. John Blankenship sixth. Battle for seventh. Shaver at O'Neill. Off at turn four. It's still Francis holding down the point right now in the one. Bloomquist, is he waiting? Francis's car handling so fine right now down the back straightaway with 30 to go. Dive into turn number three. Here they come out of four. Bloomquist, Steve Francis, that right rear right on that berm down the main straightaway. Now they're going to get in a little bit of traffic maybe here in a few laps as they come out of two. It would be the first time in this race, 21 complete. Shaver fighting off the battles of O'Neill, then it's Covert, Stone. And Elliott has moved up through the field after taking a fast time provisional. Meanwhile, battle up front continues. 15 Francis, Zero Bloomquist at the 23-lap complete mark this time around. Come out of four. You see Bloomquist. Is he allowing Francis to abuse that right rear Hoosier on that number 15 car as they're in traffic in the one? For the first time in this race, traffic is a factor as they go side by side for the lead. Now, where's the traffic going to be? As they come out at turn number four, it's still Francis, but he's got traffic in front of him. Bloomquist is going to take the lead. Bloomquist will take the lead on the main straightaway as Francis got behind the 55 car of Roland Mann down the back straightaway. And now Francis will go underneath the man now as they come out at turn number four at the halfway mark. 25 down, 25 to go. Bloomquist, your new leader. Francis second, Marler third, Owens is fourth, Latham is still fifth, sixth is Blankenship, seventh is Shaver, eighth is O'Neill, ninth is Covert, 10th is Dan Stone. Now Bloomquist, will he start to pull away? Picking up some distance as Ray Cook goes a lap down into one. Let's see if Francis can stay with him now. Bloomquist pulls away down the back straightaway. 26 laps scored, working lap 27. Out at turn number four, Mikey Marler now trying to pick up the pace to move in on Francis as Brad Neat goes a lap down in the 25 car as they come out of two down the back straightaway. Well, in traffic, that was the thing. As they came out of turn number four, Francis had a lap car in front of him. Bloomquist went to the bottom shelf, and now Francis has got to get around Cook and Brad Neat down the back straightaway as Marler is closing on him. Here comes Marler. Marler now on the move. Owens still fourth. Latham is fifth. It's Mikey Marler running that top shelf now down the main straightaway. 29 complete here at Virginia Motor Speedway. As Francis cannot get by Cook or Neat. Straightaway. Bloomquist right now behind Dale McDowell. Out at turn two, down the back straightaway. Behind McDowell and Kenny Moreland. Mark Kelly, John calls it a race in the 8-ball. That's right here, the lead out at turn number four. It's still McDowell right there. The last car on the lead lap, 31 complete. Down the back straightaway. Bloomquist continues to lead as they dance their way around the racetrack. And as the rain now starts to come down, we're going to have to go caution. We're going to have to slow the action here with 31 complete. As we have a rain. Mike, it started off good today. I tell you, you won one of the qualifying races, fast time. You were running third out there. Did you think you had a shot here in these final 19 laps?
Oh, man, yeah. My car got really, really good right there, about lap 20, something like that, and a little bit harder on tires, and I felt like I had a 50-lap tire on the car and just didn't get around 50. But, you know, congratulations to those guys, first and second, and, you know, it's all about choices, and with the weather forecast, maybe I should look at that a little closer.
Yeah, I tell you what, and there's more behind this where it came from, and to get this track run in at this time, virtually impossible.
Yeah, it is. You know, I want to put on a good show for the fans, but I want myself and all my competitors to be safe too. So it's a tough call for everybody, but we put on as good a show as we could for what we had, you know, time-wise.
Good run today, third.
Thank you.
Mike Marlar, third place here, ladies and gentlemen. Victory Lane, you sweep the state of Virginia.
Yeah, sounds good. You know, we hadn't won at either one of these racetracks. We've been second here so many times that, you know, we knew we were going to get one eventually. But, you know, the car was good all night. You know, a little bit hard to pass in the heat races. But, you know, the tire selection we chose, we knew we were going to be able to get on the bottom and get something done with it. And, you know, Steve was running good. You know, there was actually a little bit faster up in the groove. But, you know, we managed to hang pretty tight. And then we hit traffic. And, you know, that was probably what said it all.
Guys side by side, I don't know how many times during that race. Finally, lap 24, you cleared him. You got traffic down here. Did you feel like you kind of boxed him in a little bit coming off of 4 with that traffic?
Yeah, I knew when we got under him there, again, he couldn't get down there very easy, you know, and I knew he'd come off high, and I saw that car in front, and I knew if I could get up beside him enough, then there wasn't no turning down, and the next corner we were going to be fine. So that's exactly the way it went, and again, you know, I got to thank Roush Yates. Engine runs strong. You know, car ran great. Hoosier Tires did the job. Everything's good evening tonight.
Saw the rain coming down back there. It looked like it was more in 3 and 4 than it was the other part of the track. But, you know, there's more behind this, and to get this run in and at this time of day, virtually impossible to do.
Yeah, you know, it's a shame the weather wasn't really good to put people in the stands. But, you know, it was a good race. You know, we'll be back.
And you're on top of the points lead.
That's nice.
All right, good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Scott Bloomquist winning his third USA 100 of his career, his first here at Virginia Motor Speedway. And we'll get a word with Steve Francis here shortly, our second place runner. Well, Steve, I know, man, I tell you what a race you and Scott put on the first 24 laps, side by side for most of that.
Yeah, I knew he had. Some of the guys come and told me he had gambled a little bit on tires, and even he said there a minute ago, you know, he made the right choice and was able to get down. You know, when we got to the lap cars and I seen him kind of float up in front of me, I knew I was in trouble because I was kind of married to the black with the tire combination I had. And, you know, same thing, you know, we got the Roush Yates motors. You know, we actually had our little Chevy and we didn't even run the bigger Ford here, and it performed flawless all day. You know, Olean shocks, Masterbuilt race cars, Hoosier Tires, Kaiser wheels. Mike and Big Snack and Jeff, you know, they've kind of worked their butt off this year. It hadn't been really the year we've been looking for, but, you know, it seems like we've been kind of snake bit all year, so you know, we were leading that diamond thing and had that kind of sewed up and broke a transmission. So, you know, to get out of here second, you know, we're a little disappointed there, but still, you know, we were competitive all weekend. Just like it seems like we can run second to sixth about every night, and that's kind of where we're at right now. We can do everything but win, but you know, we're going to keep working at it, and we'll be back.
7 laps short. I tell you, if you just hung on for just a little bit longer, you got into traffic, and that hurt you a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, I think we might have needed one more caution there about 3 laps later, and, you know, we might have been able to hold Scott off there, you know, without getting into the lap cars where we could run our own line. But his car was a little more maneuverable with the combination, and, you know, we got to give a guy credit where credit's due. You know, he gambled, took the chance on tires, and it paid off, and he won the race.
And it's a good payday for second. That's not too bad at all.
Yeah, we could use that.
Good job, Steve. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Steve Francis, second today in the USA 100 here at Virginia Motor Speedway.
Ernie Shelton. First of all, Ernie, 32nd annual USA 100. Scott Bloomquist picks up his third title here in a great race. I want to thank you for bringing this race to Virginia Motor Speedway.
Oh, I can't say enough about Virginia Motor Speedway. You know that. Well, I've been up there to carrying on with the fans. You can tell that was my voice, but it does mean a lot. Scott won 2 of the USA 100s when it was in West Virginia at Beckley in 93, 94. And now, as it moves to its permanent home here at Virginia Motor Speedway, he picks up the third win, being the only driver to win it 3 times. And that's pretty cool, Scott. And that was a heck of a race, man. I mean,
all right, let's get you on the other side because we got something pretty cool. First time here. I don't know if you got one of these, but after this weekend, this is pretty appropriate. You ready?